Now we're going to go into Airtable. If you've never used Airtable before, Airtable is basically like Google Sheets or like Excel, but it has the power to keep a lot of other information, including PDFs and images and other things, and you can link the bases to each other. So this is really a cool tool, and you don't need to purchase the upgraded plan. You can always stick with the free plan, which they've labeled as legacy plan, and this is what the free plan looks like, and it still will work just the same. So don't worry about paying for anything else. You can go over here to this tool and it'll help you add a new field depending on what kind you want. So that is the cool part about Airtable. It's completely alterable. This is a form you can use to look at the needs assessment as a web form. And you can enter this information here in this web form format, and that will go straight into this Airtable grid view. So as you enter it into this form, it'll just pop straight up into one of the rows here. As you go more and more forms, then each one will pop up into a row. So as you're cataloging resources basically would be a long list of things that we have in order to address the social issue. The needs tell us the scope of how bad it is and what actual needs there are. They're not always completely congruent, because a lot of the times there's what we call a gap. And the gap is when we have a known need, or we have a need that we discover, and there is not a resource that's currently available for people to receive that service or to help with whatever we need for that need. So it might be that the resource just isn't there, or that it used to be there and now it's not, or there's no more funding, or whatever. There's a lot of reasons why resources go away. And so this is a point-in-time landscape analysis that you're doing for your needs and resource scan, where you're looking at currently in the environment at the moment, what resources and what types of environmental things that we know about that contribute to addressing the issues that we care about. So whatever our social issue is that we're passionate about, whatever population we're passionate about, how are they currently being served? And sometimes what you'll find is it's not that there isn't a service for that population, it's that maybe the service doesn't meet the actual need of the population. Or you might find that there's a service for an older population but not a younger population, or vice versa. And there's a lot of reasons why that happens. It's because we really don't always have the capacity to serve everybody. So everybody like you who is creating these programs chooses who you want to serve. And this is one of the ways that you will choose who exactly you do want to serve, is because we will make sure that you are using your needs and your resource scan in order to align what you're trying to do to who actually needs what you're trying to do.